What's up, guys? Welcome back to Among the Fins. I am your host, Aaron, and today we're going to be reviewing the album of Broken Bones by the band Lastborn. Lastborn is a post-hardcore band. They are from Belarus, which I believe is in Europe. I'm probably wrong on that. They are extremely new. They started about 2017, and of Broken Bones is their 2020 album release, and I believe it's their first album. When I was looking on Spotify, I think I saw they only had maybe 5 singles, but as far as I know, this is their only album. I don't normally do this, but the way how I found this band was on Instagram. They sent me a message asking me to check out their new album, and at first I wasn't really going to do it, but then I remembered the whole purpose of this channel, why I started it, is it gives me an opportunity to listen to new music and talk about it with you guys, and we can start conversations, and it's just to have fun. And I just want to be transparent and let you guys know that in no way is this channel ever going to be here to just specifically promote bands at all. It's never going to be about promotion. They don't have some kind of deal with me. They're not paying me to do this review or say this or that or anything at all. The only time I would review something like this is if the band is extremely new. Like, they just threw together like 5 songs in their garage, and you can tell that they're nowhere near even playing like a live show or having anybody other than family members listen to their music. That's the only way how I would not do it. And as far as Lastborn goes, that is definitely not the case. I wasn't really sure what to expect going into it, of course, because I've never heard them before. But man, they blew me away. This style of post-hardcore slash kind of post-metal in some instances is like, I just eat it up, man. I'm a sucker for it. My initial impression the first time I listened to them was they had kind of a Architect Under Oath kind of sound. The Architect element that I was feeling was mostly vocal, I think, and it changed pretty quickly as the album went on, as the vocalists kind of grew on me a little bit more and developed more uniqueness to them. Of Broken Bones did remind me a lot of Under Oath, The Changing of Times, just with better production, better songwriting, and just has an all-around just cleaner sound. Don't get me wrong, The Changing of Times is one of my favorite Under Oath albums, but it's almost 20 years old. It's from 2002, and it has a very dated feel to it, while Of Broken Bones feels a lot newer, and it sounds very fresh. The album opens with the song 25, or if you don't know how to read Roman numerals, you probably just think it says XXV, and right away you get a feel for the direction that the album's gonna go in. 25 has some amazing drum work. It's nothing really over the top, but it fits the song really well, and there's just a tiny bit of guitar in the background, just adding a little bit of ambiance. The bridge gets really soft musically, but the vocals stay just really thick and distorted all the way through, and the music behind the vocals slowly builds up into this big explosion. The second song on the album, House on the Hill, just might be my favorite post-hardcore song I've ever heard. At least right now it is. The drum work, again, is very superb, and the guitar work in the background is very, very pretty. And there's parts in the verses and choruses where the vocals end up cutting out, and it really just lets the music shine through, and boy does it. In all honesty, the second chorus in the song ended up giving me chills. It's just so peaceful, and it's kind of uplifting in a way, or inspirational. It just reaches this emotional peak, and it's absolutely amazing. And the interlude and the guitar solo are absolutely phenomenal, and it's just very simple and elegant. It's a very pretty song. Even though it's got its aggressive parts, it is still, like I said, just very elegant. The lyrics on this album are also extremely well written, especially on songs like The Wanderer. In the first couple songs on the album, the guitar kind of takes a back seat a little bit, and like I said, it just kind of plays in the background, adding just a little bit of melody and ambiance to the songs. And I wanted to hear something where the guitar just really shined through a little bit more, and The Wanderer provided just that for me. The music in the whole song is very dynamic, but the guitar riff just keeps changing little by little, becoming slightly more aggressive here and there, but it manages to keep the same attitude throughout the whole song. And the vocal delivery, while not perfect, fits Wanderer, and honestly every song on the album, extremely well. The song Nothing Like You is probably the most aggressive song, especially vocally, and the drummer, he just hangs out on those cymbals for like the first quarter of the song, man. The combination of the two just make it like, oh my gosh. A slight tempo change and a more prominent guitar part in the last half of the song make it sound a lot more epic, and it's just an all-around fun song. I love the song House on the Hill, but Black Serpent came really, really close. I mean, it is a close second. The intro has this really cool, thick bass line playing, and then it comes in with these marching style kind of drums and a very sparkly guitar. Where it really got me is where the music and the vocals all die down. And then you're expecting, again, just another explosion of music and vocals, but instead you just get this very, very just beautiful, just absolutely beautiful interlude. The blending of calm drums and very delicate guitar parts just makes the interlude, it's majestic. That's what it is. It's majestic AF. My least favorite songs on the album were probably Trinket, Heart, and Dead Trees. Don't get me wrong, they're both great songs, but the drum parts at times can feel just a little generic. And Trinket Heart has so many different transitions and it goes through so many different stages and they do it so well. I mean, a couple generic drum patterns is not going to take away from this song. Even Dead Trees is completely redeemable with its riff that again reminded me of something from Under Oath's Define the Great Line. And the part honestly that really got me the most in the song was the vocals. Vocals are pretty good throughout the entire album, but on Dead Trees, man, after the solo, the vocals just start shining through. You could feel the emotion in his voice. You can even hear his voice start to slip a little bit and crack in some areas. And a lot of people might look at that as imperfection, but I love it. That's the sign of emotion building up and trying to come out. Last song on the album and the title track of Broken Bones, it kind of fell in the middle for me of my favorite or least favorite, but it's still a great song and it finishes off the album extremely well with, again, it has the proper emotion that fits the entire album. The music fits the entire album, everything. And it is a great closing song. So with all that said, I got to give Broken Bones by Lastborn a 7.7 out of 10. Even though I love this album a lot, I really, really enjoy it and I highly recommend it. But at times, the songs do kind of follow the same structure patterns and you can kind of predict how the songs are going to go after a little bit. But for some people, that might be a problem. For me, I loved it. It was great. Absolutely amazing album. Like I said, I can't recommend it enough. But I want to know what you guys think. There's a good chance you probably haven't heard any songs on this album. So go ahead and give it a listen, especially House on the Hill and Black Serpent. Go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what you think if you've given them a listen and what you would rate it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you get notified when I do upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really very much appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day and you're staying safe. And I'll talk to you guys next time.
I was trying an ignorant kid relying on my parents said to save me. Years gone by, turning over, ignoring everything. Seem to convict me. 17 at the top of my head.